work. That's just how you've been trained to think. Your expectations of what a president's like a normalcy bias is going to be, it's not going to be right in terms of if you're basing it on that. If you're basing it on the Hollywood version of what the suit, tie, boring, blah, 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 say what you want me to say. And I heard a lot of people say that Trump lies. He didn't follow through with things that he's going to do. Okay. So we're going to go on a grading system from now on. If Trump didn't do everything he said he was going to do, what percentage did he do that he said he was going to do? And now let's compare it. This is how you do things in life. If you only have two fucking options, if you're sitting across the street and you haven't eaten in fucking 3,000 days and you're somehow still alive and you're sitting across the street from Burger King or McDonald's and they both suck and you don't like either one of them, you don't like fast food, you don't like the fake bullshit, you don't like it, are you going to starve to death? Because this I'm getting this from people. Like, you get to a point, a juncture in the conversation where you go, this is where you're going to parachute out of the conversation, and I can sense you're doing it because you don't want to go the extra step to admit that what you're saying isn't really necessarily making sense. There's no solution there. So you say one side is worse than the other side. Okay. It's that fucking simple. You have to make decisions. You can't just sit there on the fence and go, this isn't like, there's got to be a fucking president. The president's going to make fucking decisions. They're going to have an administration. They're going to do things that are going to affect your life directly, your children's life, your grandchildren's life. These things matter. And if you're going to sit on a fence and go, man, I don't like either one of them, like a little kid. You remember when you were trying to get your kid to eat and you're like, here, do you want pizza or a hamburger? And they're just being a shithead when they're like 2 years old. They're purposely not wanting to eat anything, just to torture you, to torment you. That's what it feels like with these middle of the road people. Not that they're bad people, not that they're immature. It's just their expectations are impossible to meet. Jesus Christ is not going to be the president, or whoever you consider to be the most purest, perfect human being. All people who run for the fucking president of the United States are narcissists. Get that through your head. Every single fucking one of them. It could be a woman, because people don't think women can be narcissists. Hillary Clinton is a fucking raving, she's crazy. She thinks she's the greatest thing in the world. Trump thinks the same fucking thing. Obama thinks he is fucking Jesus. These people are inflated with confidence, and that's what you need. In order to be a leader, I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry to break this to you at this point in your life if you don't fucking get it. They're going to be fucking assholes. They're probably going to cheat on their wife. They're probably going to have lied to a bunch of people in their life. But they're hungry and they're willing to stand. See what happened to Trump? They're willing to stand in the line of fire for you. Because you can't fucking do it, and you fucking know it. You can sit in your house, work your 9 to 5, and bitch and complain, and bitch and complain, and bitch and complain. Eventually, you're going to have to come to there's going to be a point where you realize that, okay, me not participating or me not getting my way and just giving up doesn't do anything. And just think for a second, if you voted for Trump, what do you think's going to happen? Think you're going to hell? Do you think that means he's going to marry your daughter? Do you think that means he's going to be a dictator for the next 40 years? You know none of that's true. I don't know. Maybe you, in one part of your brain, you think it is. But if you, let's be honest, you know that's not fucking true. He'll be president for 4 years. The economy will get better. This crazy gay shit in school will go away. We need to reset. It's gone way too far to the left. RFK even admitted it. They fucked him. So anybody who supports RFK should reluctantly, I get it, begrudgingly. You can use many, many different adjectives. And you could put it right there in that luggage and you can carry that across the finish line. But the point is, you have Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. You had the last 4 years or 16 through 20. Which one do you want? And don't blame Trump for COVID. Do you want Trump or Kamala Harris? Which one do you want? It's really not a brain puzzle, people. Stop being so fucking stubborn. Don't even tell anybody you're voting for Trump. Say you're not. Just tell everybody, fuck, I voted for Kamala, or I voted third party. But do yourself and your family and your grandchildren a fucking favor. And stop the punishment we're taking right now. It's just going to get worse. You understand they did not elect Kamala Harris. She was put into that position. Therefore, if we okay that, guess what the Democrats are going to do for the rest of time in eternity? They are going to continue, because we rubber stamped it and said, the majority of this country agreed with you. You're allowed to just pick who we fucking have as a leader. Donald Trump fought to get where he is. He had DeSantis. Do you guys forget that? That was a fucking close race. Kamala Harris didn't have to fucking raise a fucking finger. She just waited till that old senile man bowed down or was threatened to bow down. I don't know what happened, but she does not deserve the position she's in the first place, DEI hire, and now she's running for president. And you guys don't like Trump. So you're going to be childish and let this happen? Please don't do that. Grow the fuck up. Please join the rest of us and just be fucking rational.